Hey, Laura J. Here today with an exciting announcement about Album24, which is the third conscious compilation project that I am helping to collaboratively co-assemble. So this time though, what we're doing that is different from the first two albums is we're actually going on a personal growth journey with the artists who want to be involved in the project generally. And in order to connect, we're going to use my new course, Leveling the Playing Field, as the curriculum in order to actually move through the reclamation of personal power, which is what every artist is able to do when we know how to use our hand to wield the pen. So we're going to do some penmanship practice as well, and we're going to really get good at being able to self-advocate because it's important. It is a life skill that we didn't get taught because of how much it mattered, and now we're going to teach it to ourselves. So we don't need permission to do the mission we're already here to do. Let's be clear. So, in order to do all of this, what I'm asking is for Album24 contributors to step forward. Now, we've got some exciting opportunities that go along with this that I am thrilled to say include a talent show of sorts at the next Hub for Humankind, September 20th to 22nd at Souls Path Retreats. This is going to actually be building off of the mini hub event that Vladdy and I are collaborating on to come together July 26th to the 28th. Where on the 26th, we're actually going to have a round room discussion. Lynn Thompson is going to co-host this interview panel with myself and Paula Lishman, who lives in the house that her husband and sons helped to build back in the 90s. So it's an incredibly exciting opportunity for us to really come together and appreciate what art has been created by those who have lived in the time frame that we who are here have known those people or are those people. And to start coming together to share our art, our works of art, our bodies of art, our bodies of work. It is time for us to start to see the counterfeiting of all things and to be able to discern when it's happening with our art or with us as the artist. So we're going to get very clear about the spells of words and jurisdiction on the page, so that you better understand how to navigate all of this legalese that is full of trapdoors that look maybe solid for the duration of time you're standing on it until you need it to be there for you and it is not able to be. Which is my concern for all of the people that are using notices of any kind that don't fully understand, and especially if they're putting people on notice in their public capacity instead of their private one, when we're in a mixed war between the public and private. And that is the most important distinction that you need to be aware of in 2024. If you are not already, then this course you cannot afford to miss out. And if you're an artist that is influencing others, then you want to know this leading edge information in order to be able to ride the wave of consciousness that is shifting and lifting with us. As we sift through the past to find the gold lessons that were there the whole time, we just couldn't extract our energy in motion from those memories until now, when we are able to hold sacred space for one another, to be able to do so. To come into greater wholeness through group integration calls of the inner child that is able to become the guardian of innocence as it was always intended to mature into. It is time for us to start to see the survival archetypes, how they're playing out and how they're being played by those who understand the game at a higher level than what we have, and now together we can learn the ropes to, so to speak. And then we'll be so much wiser the next time someone tries to deceive us with something we've already been prepared for. Isn't that going to be a novel experience for you? Well, if it's not, then good for you, because that means you're plugged into communities that are able to help you navigate this insane reality, and that matters because it is a messed up place, let's be sure. But it is also to say that the mess I am becomes the Messiah. When we not only ground the mess I am and reach skyward, but we actually see that when we are trying to transmute things, we're actually needing to turn it inward, into the heart's center, that hearth that sits where the fire of passion within the heart of the souls that are here embodied and whole in life, or came to become more of that whole. That's what is able to transmute all of those resentments that would send us back to the moment again and again, keeping us trapped in a cycle of samsara or suffering that we don't need to be perpetually in. If we are willing to find the lesson, extract the energy, process it, integrate it, embody it, and the new energetic signature that comes with the fuller house, and then we actually decide how we're showing up in this realm. Ahead of time, we decide, we choose, we use our power to create and exercise it. And we exercise the mind of the demons of dead entities, only mentalized neurosis. And we say, okay, well, let's go. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a whirl. Well, I am right now on Patreon creating a package for artists to be able to join Album24. There's an early bird package, and then as we move through it, there is going to be another price introduced, because that is when we start to see the tiered level of things that create tiers, which is not my intention for creating the tiers, but it appears that if I had not talked about the tiers, then I would not have gotten to the tiers that I was talking about when referring to tiers within the hierarchy of creation, or any other kind of invisible climb that would require us step on real people in order to get to the top. I do believe that was not what we were taught was going to be what was required, but then as we got further along the line, we got to see that that was what was required. What do you think? I would love to know, and I'm going to get this post created, and then I'm going to actually share this video with it so that people have an opportunity to actually know that when you join this experience with me, yours truly, Laura J. Hamilton is the last name, and I am going to be myself, real, authentically, fully. I'm going to give you the best that I've got as I've got it, and I'm going to be honest. Every time I will be real, and I will also hold the space for you, even when I am in need of doing my own work that I will continue doing outside of when we are in live sessions. When we're on these sessions, whoever is sitting in the coaching chair, they're going to get my full attention, and those who are also present for that session. So recognize that even though it may be a larger audience than just you and I, if you are the one that I am sitting in front of or with on the day that we actually sift through all of those past experiences that trapped parts of us in those memories, with those experiences that hurt and then trigger us every time we go back to them because we've left energies in motion in those moments. If we can actually go in there and find those energies in motion and integrate them, and then embody a new energetic signature that is more fully integrated, because now we've integrated more aspects of ourselves, and experience the discomfort that comes with welcoming back a guest that didn't feel loved, didn't feel welcome and didn't feel wanted or invited. That's really difficult.
It's hard to build trust on that. We can do it if we're willing to try.
Which is why I am so grateful to be here with
You, and
I appreciate your patronage. If you wish
to be one of the artists who contribute to Album 24. Peace. If you've got questions,
please do let me know, so then we can answer those and you will be able to move forward faster with us. So, peace.